Resident Evil 4.
Hello there, Servum17 once again. This is my Resident Evil 4 professional no damage run. This is the final chapter of the game. After the cutscene there, I believe we're now both completely free of the parasite and we're good to go kill Sadler and get the hell out of this place. So, when you push through here, this is your final... Oh no, it's not the final shop, the other one. This is the final shop. How crazy is that? There's a shop 2 rooms away and a shop here, and the only real challenge in between that is a handful of those Golden Axe fellas and those shield guys. That's kind of strange. I mean, it's good because you don't have to fuck about before the last boss backtracking, but kind of strange anyway. But after this, cutscene is done. I throw a grenade at this fella and then I start stabbing him in the eye. This gets a decent amount of damage off on him. The problem here is how close he is and getting around him without him hitting you if you don't get the quick time prompt. But if you run over here, you'll notice to my right there is an explosive barrel. So we're going to lure him closer, we're going to hit the barrel like that, his eyeball's going to flop out again, and I'm going to put probably the, yeah, here we go, rocket launcher on, and I'm going to shoot him in the eye. Now that we've hit him with the eye shot, that is as much damage as you're going to get on this guy comfortably, so we're going to move over here, and we're going to use some of the more context-sensitive moments, like that, to get over onto this platform. Go on, get up, you silly bastard. Let's do this. Let's put this guy to bed. Then we can come over here. You'll notice to my left there's a barrel that can be shot for when he comes over, and directly in front of me there is a switch that can use the crane to hit him. So we're going to climb up here, and we're going to hit him with the crane. And you might be wondering, is there any reason or rhyme to the method that I'm doing here? And the answer is no. I tried it a few different ways, using different cranes, using different barrels, and this just seemed to be the one that I got the successful kill on, so it's the one I kept in. But now that we've hit him with that, Ava? What the fuck's her name? Ada, sorry. Ada comes along, so he'll run past the boss, pick up his rocket launcher, put it on, and end the game. It's got the red tip for no other reason than it's highly sensitive or excited or a reindeer in its former life. I have no idea. But it's a significant rocket launcher, and we get to pick up a whole bunch of gold off his corpse. But it doesn't end there, folks. There's 2.5 minutes for us to get out of here, and it does the kind of Hideki Kamiya moment of escape paths where it throws you into a situation that's completely, you know, nothing to do with any other part of the game, but it's a nice little novelty escape. In Devil May Cry it was a biplane, and in this one it is a jet ski. And the funny thing about this is, I think you can take damage on this section, which is horrendous, man. I like the climactic escape moments in games, but I like you to have immunity. I like them to be more of a spectacle than something that's skill dependent. Like on this one, if you don't accelerate, you will not go fast enough. You'll be caught. So, my first few attempts, I didn't accelerate, but you kind of have to, because the water catches you. So, it's kind of pattern memorization and kind of reflex based. I got this on my second attempt, luckily, but there's nothing worse than getting to the end of the game and struggling on the final moments. That being said, this is a lot less challenging than I remember it being, so that's cool. It's a lot less, you know, damagey than the Devil May Cry biplane section, because on that moment it's really difficult to know how not to get. But as long as you keep accelerating and you duck and weave around the obstacles, you'll get this. But remember, accelerate. If you don't, the water catches you, it's instant death. But there you go, friends. Heart of Steel achievement unlocked. You can now buy the Infinite Launcher and the Matilda from the merchant if you want to do that kind of thing. And there is the end of this pretty damn enjoyable run. So thank you very much for watching. Next projects you'll be seeing will probably be the Dark Souls 2 DLC. I'm going to be covering Wonderful 101 at some point. Not too sure how, because I want to be at least decent at the game before I start doing anything with it. And that is a game that has a learning curve. And of course there's going to be some Devil May Cry 4, but that's going to be quite slow because I still haven't recorded all of it. I've done all of Nero's except for Sanctus at the end because I keep getting SSA. I keep either getting A on stylish points or A on time, and it's really pissing me off because playing that game hurts my hand because I've got a tender hand at the moment, so I can't really do it. But I'm confident in Dante. The only level I ever really struggle with when it comes to getting rank is it chapter 16, the one where you take on the fly guy and there's that massive street full of enemies, because trying to do that stylishly, it can be tricky because you get hit a lot. So there's a couple of cheap techniques I'll probably be using on that involving Pandora, but yeah, you will see that, just not immediately. And I'll be finishing up Final Fantasy VIII amongst starting another emulator project, maybe Beautiful Joe, maybe something else. So lots of things coming. I'm going to try my best to do more Balls Deeps and do some, you know, one-off quick videos for people that don't have the time or the patience for the full guides. Just a little bit for somebody and a little bit for somebody else. But thank you very much for watching. You take care now.